And we've chosen a work which we found particularly unusual for a number of reasons. Firstly, it is in many ways an academic work, and yet one which deals with profoundly human, in fact, heartbreakingly human circumstances. It's one which has unearthed hitherto unpublished materials about an episode in Russian and indeed world history, which has in many ways been pored over and written about voluminously in many different ways. It's a work which delves into very, very specific situations that individuals and families found themselves in, and yet tells a universal story about love, about time, about emotion, about decay, about death. And above all, perhaps, it is one of the most sustained and painful studies of stoicism and suffering of millions and millions of people in one of the world's most brutal episodes, namely the blockade of Leningrad. So I would like all of you to join me in giving warm applause to the winner of this year's Pushkin Prize, Alexis Perry, for The War Within.
I'm simply stunned. Thank you so much for this honor, and truly shocked and overwhelmed by it. If I can have a moment, I want to thank very much Pushkin House and the panel of judges. And then in addition to thanking them, there are three groups I'd really like to acknowledge. The first would be remiss not to thank first and foremost my teachers, one of whom is here tonight, that Irina Papierna and Yuri Slozkin. Certainly like to thank my family, whose emotional support has been invaluable on this emotional journey of writing and then publishing this book. And then finally, I want to acknowledge the Blokadniki, especially those who kept diaries and whose descendants shared their diaries with me. I continue to be just awed by their tremendous perseverance, their intellectual prowess, their creativity, and the courage they had to write down so many of their thoughts and observations, which have left us with this incredible record, an intimate glimpse of what life was like during the siege. So I would dedicate this award to them, to the Blokadniki, and thank you very much.